Hello and welcome to this Landis Attendant Console for Microsoft Teams update video. This video covers the update that is being released September of 2025. Number of new features and tweaks to the software, and I want to point a few of them out to you. We'll especially be focusing on those features that will help the receptionist. Improvement on a existing feature if you are using voicemail, the voicemail tab within Attendant Console. This tab allows me to see my voicemails right in Attendant Console, and we have added a callback button on there so that I can call back someone who left me a voicemail right from here without dialing their number in the search bar. Good improvement there. Next improvement I'm excited about. This is one that has been requested by a number of customers and is going to make the receptionist job easier. So I have a search here. I search for Martin, and it brings up everybody that matches that description within our organization. But now I can search the contact notes. So Preston here, if you're using the notes, you can enter notes here. It's for me as a receptionist to take notes on Preston, things I might want to remember, like all calls goes to his assistant Mary Smith. And so if I would do a search for Mary here, it would not come up with anybody because we don't have anybody by the name of Mary in our company. But if I click over to the contact notes tab, Preston's name would pop up, his contact would pop up because I have this note with Mary Smith in it. So we're searching the contact notes. If I would, for instance, search for cleaning, I have a note that would pop up because I have it on this one, contact to schedule office cleaning. And so it allows you to search those notes. And so it'll help you to find, maybe that job function that isn't listed on somebody's job title. But it's something, who takes care of, who do I call when I need to reserve a certain room, or who takes care of facilities, or whatever that might be in your organization. It'll allow you to search those contact notes and come up with the right contact so you can transfer a call to them. Okay, the next feature is a AI call summary. AI summary on transfer. So what this is doing is when I transfer a call, so as soon as I would hit that transfer on that call, it would send that person I'm transferring to automatically a Teams chat. And that Teams chat could have who's calling and an AI summary. So I'm going to pop up here one that we did earlier today and just a screenshot of it, of just a regular Teams chat. It says I have a call from, and that's, pulling out who I was calling from. It was Mike with Acme. He urgently requested. So it's giving that summary so that before that person answers the call, they can glance at their Teams and say, oh, I know what I'm expecting here because I have this summary. So in some organizations, that's going to be very helpful for them to understand what the call coming through is before they answer it. For setting that up, let me just show you. If I come in here to transfer, we'll have a new section down here, call transfer summary, and this is where you can turn that on and fill out what you want to be included in those messages that it sends. You will have to have our live voice to text transcription turned on also. And then we now have the ability from within Attendant Console to place a call on behalf of a Teams call queue. So the use case here is that the receptionist is returning calls or calling someone, and they want to call as the call queue, which would be their main number coming in possibly, and instead of calling as themselves. And so you are now able to do that in Attendant Console. So that's some of the features, updates. There's many more. I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to show you one more. It is a preview feature. Preview means that it's a new feature that if you want to turn it on, you would contact our support team and they would be able to set this, activate it in your Attendant Console. But this preview feature we're excited about. It is called AI Suggested Transfer Assistant. So Suggested Transfer Assistant. So This is using our call details tab. So we've had this call details tab now for several updates, and not a lot of people using it. So it's showing the information from the call that I have in here. If I would have any notes on that, now this is pulling the internal note, but if I would have any notes on an outside caller, it would show them here. But let me unmute this call, and we can come over to this tab, and it has been it has been doing our conversation as we go along here. But if I would now ask, the last time I called, I talked to Preston Martin, and now what it'll do is it will detect that I said the name Preston Martin, and it'll suggest him as a transfer target. But when I talked to Preston, he said that the next time I call in, I should ask for Wendell Martin, and that Wendell Martin is the person that I need to talk to. And now it'll pop up Wendell's name. And so that is the transfer assistant. It's bringing up those people without me having to search for them, without me having to go find them in groups. It's bringing up the names that were mentioned in anticipation that that's who I might want to transfer this call to. So if you have any questions, if you want to activate this in your tenant, in your attendant console, or if you have questions about any of these features and how they might fit into your workflow, feel free to reach out to us at landistechnologies.com.